Bitcoin inspires us to step into our unique role in history. I mean,
It does.
just speaking from my personal experience, is like I've gone from this place was, we talked about it offline earlier, just kind of unfulfilling, whatever, going through the motions. But now it's like I'm really, and I felt like apart from the world, the part was just like the world was this thing happening outside of me, and I had my own small participation with it, but it didn't feel like I could do much about it. But now just stepping into Bitcoin, it's like you see history as a live event, right? It's actually unfolding. Your decisions at least contribute to the course that it will take and the contours that it will form. It's very inspiring to live that type of life, versus the fiat life where you're just like, I don't know, I'm just going to work and doing what I need to do and paying bills and then dying.
Absolutely. And I actually think that that's more important than the monetary and wealth aspect of it. And I think that that's the thing that really triggers a lot of us who just like put all of our wealth into Bitcoin is that there is this inherent and fundamental understanding that like we are participating in one of, if not the most important historical process that has happened to humanity. Mm-hmm. And we're gifted enough to participate in it, and I think that those unique contributions that we get to have, like, I very sincerely believe that, like, and this is the whole idea of crypto, is like the real secret is like you get to see this halo of God that is around this thing, and not because he is it or anything, but because he speaks through it, and he speaks to you uniquely through it, and that you, through your own understanding of Bitcoin, come to understand the world in a different way. Yes. Like Joel with Untapped Growth. I think it's extraordinary the way that his understanding of Bitcoin has influenced his ideas of these sustainable agriculture and how we can totally remake our food systems. Right. Same thing with Brandon Quittem with Mycelium and the way that Bitcoin's like this decentralized network. It's so important because the way that once we see that and we see we can contribute to it and that we can explain it to other people, I think that is a true transcendental experience that matters a lot more than just the money, because we get to participate in the glory of re-exposing the world to what it means to have truth once again as a core praxis of what it means to be human.
Yeah, amen to that, man. It's like that has been the big shift in my life, is like I've opened myself to what I would term the voice of God, like trying to listen to the, your conscience, whatever word. I'm not trying to get religious really, but that deepest thing inside you, right? I call God. I don't know call it whatever you want. I don't care. This amalgamation of freedom, truth, and love is what I'm roughly calling it now. To open yourself up to that really calls you into this highest and best life for yourself. Like, and the world outside you will start to just open in ways you could have never imagined before. So, and all of this is connected to Bitcoin somehow. So there is something really deep here about improving our relationship with truth, improves ourselves, improves our world. And therefore, we should have righteous anger towards statism. One of the things my pastor told me is like, righteous anger is that which is directed at resolution. If you're just mad and you're, just calling someone a name or not doing anything constructive, that's bad anger. That's useless anger. That's hurting you. It's hurting others, etc. But if you take that energy and channel it towards a resolution that's viable, that's righteous anger, which is the type of anger that is, pastor approved at least. So I feel good about that.
Well, on that note, I'd like to take a detour to point out that righteous anger, I believe, is the same thing that has been so pejoratively labeled as Bitcoin toxicity. It's not that quote toxicity. And, I'll admit there are some individuals that get a little too crass with the dialogue and comments that they want to make. But that righteous anger is a real problem. Like, look, like Bitcoin's doing all of these things. Ethereum's a fun project that Vitalik thought up and that he fiat made the number of units him and all his buddies got. As far as I'm concerned, that's pretty much how most shitcoin projects work. And look, like maybe you can do these cool DeFi things that you're doing. That's great. What I'm pissed off about is stop telling people that bullshit is money and confusing them, because this is a metaphysical object that was delivered to us of great importance. While your shitcoin project might do something in that world, it's not this vehicle of savings and, frankly, of metaphysical truth that is Bitcoin. So just like knock it off with that bullshit.
Yeah.